I feel like I always start these vlogs with, I'm really excited, but I am really excited. I try not to talk about it a lot, but I am in an absolute hate-hate relationship with my apartment. It's less than 550 square feet. Like, it's really small. I have no counter space. I don't have a full-size refrigerator. I don't have a full-size stove. Instead of doing 530 square feet with one big living area and one big bedroom, I have 2 bedrooms, which means that they're both like this big. I've been miserable. I mean, I've lived here for almost a year. I've moved in May. I've been miserable about this living situation since Christmas, like crying about it. And just yesterday, it was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. It was Sunday, right? I'm sitting and trying to do all my homework for the week and read, and there was literally like 14 kids right outside my door just screaming for like 6 hours. And I don't get it because I don't have kids, and the playground is all the way at the end of the complex. So I don't know how they all end up congregating right outside my door, but I'm just sick of always being around kids. Like, I don't have children, therefore I don't have the patience for children. I don't have the off switch to not hear it. And, you know, me and my husband were one of 3 couples in 170 apartments that don't have one child. So I was talking to Andrew last night, and I said, you know, and get this, our rent is going up $85. So it's going from $700 to almost $800 to live in a shithole. Well, the average rent in Flagstaff is $800. So I started just doing a little bit of research because I was angry, and it turns out that like we could get almost 300 more square feet for about the same price. Like, the only difference is that we would have to pay for internet, gas, and electric, but I really don't care. If I'm paying almost $900 to live in a place, and it's going to be nice, right? So I was doing all this research, and I told Andrew, I said, this place is just getting a little out of hand. I can't focus. I can't study. I get barely any sleep because the girl next door to me keeps popping out infants. Like, she has one. If Ainley stops crying at night, she has another one. If Ainley stops crying at night, she has another one. Like, seriously, she has like a 24-month-old and then minus 9 months from the first one, and then minus 9 months from the second one, and then minus 9 months from the third one. She's pregnant right now, and like all 3 of her kids are still in diapers. All 3 of them barely speak English, and I can't do it. I cannot do it. So I was looking at all these apartments, and I started making calls today, and some of them like were just ridiculous, like $750 deposit and then $800 rent like for the first month, and then it goes up to like $890. Like, I don't know. But I found one apartment that's a $350 move-in, including the deposit and first month's rent. Plus, I could have a dog. Plus, it's like 700 square feet with a full-size kitchen. Like, that's my one thing. Like, I can't show you. Like, I should have done this on my camera. I have an RV oven. Like, one of the little ones that are in an RV. I have an RV oven. And then my counter space, I have just enough room for a dish strainer and a microwave. That's it. That's all I can have on my counters. Like, when I cook, I have to move my dish strainer and move my microwave to cook. Like, I can't have more than 2 things on the counters. Like, it's ridiculous. And this place is falling apart. Like, there's so much water damage to the roof that it's like all the under stuff from the gutter is just collapsing. I'm like, we're all going to end up getting black mold and shit. And I just can't take it anymore. Like, I've lasted a year. Even my mom was just like, I don't know how you've lasted this long. But the $350 move-in apartment is perfect on paper. I'm going to go look at it today at 2, and it's $815 a month. Andrew and I are both going to be working. Plus, when I get my financial aid, I'll just pay for the whole semester. But I called my mom and I got like a whole list of like questions to ask and things to look at, and like if I like it, Andrew gets out of school at 4, he'll come look at it too, and by the end of the day I might have a new apartment, and I would be moving in June. So I would be out of this place in like 2 months. Like I can't even tell you how I've been crying at night because I hate this place so much. I've been crying because I'm so miserable. I hate leaving my classes and coming back here. Like I don't care. I have to get out of here. The other thing is that with this new apartment, I could get a dog. And I didn't realize how much my dogs contributed to my happiness and my emotions. Like, I have like a void from not having my dogs or having a dog. So, I could get a dog living there. And it has to be under 25 pounds, which is fine because both of my dogs that I have are about between 15 and 20 pounds. So that's fine. I would be so much happier if I didn't live here. I would be so much happier if I didn't have to just listen. I mean, like, literally, there was like 14 kids right outside my door screaming for 6 hours. Like, I kept getting up thinking that one of them was like dead or dying. And no, they're just out there being kids. And I'm sorry, like, I don't have kids. I don't have patience for that shit. Shut your fucking kid up. Put them in your house or put them in front of your own motherfucking door. I have shit to do. Like, and that's the thing, like, I go out there and I look around, there's no adults out there either, and I mean, like, I'm talking, like, kids from, like, the age of 2 to, like, 7 out there. There were no parents, and all the doors in our complex were closed. So it's kind of like no one was out there watching their kids, no one was out there telling their kids, like, hey, stop screaming, and I'm just done. I'm done. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm taking $350 with me when I go talk to the lady. I'm going to tell her, like, as long as it's not, like, a shithole, but considering that the place that I live is a shithole. Like, they don't take care of anything. Like, our tile flooring doesn't even have sealant on it. If I spill, it stays there. Like, and I spill coffee every day. Like, it's in my routine almost. I'm just clumsy and I drink coffee and I spill coffee every day. So, everywhere that I spill coffee, it's just there because there's no sealant on our tiles. Like, this place is just shit. Like, I can't be here anymore. I just can't. And the lady was telling me that at the apartments, the floor is concrete and the walls are concrete and there's not that many, like, children because it's a college town and they're all, like, college students. And I'm like, that's exactly what I want. Like, I'm there. So as long as it's not worse than this place, which I really think it would be hard for it to be, I'm there. Like, I don't even fucking care. And, like, I told Andrew, I said a week after we move in, we're gonna need a dog. I'm sorry, like, I am really excited to get out of here, but, like, when I just talk about it, it makes me so angry and so upset, and, like, no one else understands where I'm coming from because no one else doesn't have children. Like, I can't do it anymore, and especially since the rent is going up, I'm like, I'm not going to spend $800 a month to live in a shithole when I could spend $800 a month to live somewhere nice. So, but that's it. I'm really excited. So cross your fingers that this place isn't a complete shithole. Cross your fingers that we can get it. Cross your fingers that it's perfect. Cross your fingers that it's beautiful. Cross your fingers that I find a puppy. Like, just keep your fingers crossed for me because I'm really just at the end of my rope. But anyways, that's it. I'm going to go to the bank and get a fill, and then I'm going to meet with the lady at this place. But I have to make sure that I can find it first because I have really bad sense of directions. But anyways, that's all. Okay, bye.